Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. We just have CPI moments ago. It was bad. This inflation is proven sticky. It came out as 10 and a little bit higher than expected. And the reaction of the market was just like a big one here to the downside. What I'm trying to say or to put here is, we have this gap here. Well, we had a market low here, and below this there was nothing here. There was just no beats here. And what happened here in this area actually was there's a circuit breaker triggering here in the market, and this one is a speed logic circuit breaker. That happens when the bid or ask, when it gaps to the upside, just disappear. There is just nothing there. And to prevent the market just going down, in this case down just too much, the market has these breakers. I didn't know this breaker existed until last year, when there was a big gap to the upside, right? And you could see, I guess it was also in a number. I don't know, it was CPI or non-farm payrolls, something like that. And the market just froze, right? It froze like for it freeze while it freeze for it froze for longer time than today. Today it was kind of like maybe like 2 seconds, 2 3 seconds, something like that. And there's change in this market. There's change. This is a breakout of balance. We have this 2 day balance here. 2 day balance. And not just that, but this breaking out of this balance here. We have an upper distribution that has not been closed, and we have another one down here that maybe this could be the potential destination. Now, the potential destination of this movement in particular can be maybe this one. Okay, and to nobody's surprise, market is stopping at these big blocks from, I don't know, from when I have the next one. I have the next. I'm using this as support areas. The next one I have is down here, 50, 59, 50. It seems, right? It seems like a long distance. Long distance from here to here is really long. But when markets liquidate, they can move fast, really far. Also, treasuries, the bond market has a big break as well. This inflation, and the thing here is, the inflation we have here is January. And tariffs are not, o sea, this number do not or does not reflect the tariffs yet. So I would say maybe next month is a given also that's going to be high. This is no good for the economy. I mean, and look at this. When having this break here, when the activity resumes here, we have some kind of like a block here. But notice, this is the pressure. There's just nothing here, right? Nothing here. It doesn't need much really, just to go lower here. Zzz. The delta is now there is something here. Some support, some buying start to happen. Well, this happens. 50 SMA. What's the next reference down there? 100 SMA and the 600. I mean the 6,000 down. Let me check which ones. 5989, 5990 is the current is 59. Oh, the current is 5950 actually. Is this one here? This one here. The adjusted is 6010. I don't think traders are paying attention to this one. Yeah. Traders are paying attention to this one, which is 6030 is the current, and the adjusted is 5950. I mean oh, this one here, this area here. Why I'm saying, let me show you what I mean with this. This daily chart, all them are the ES, right? This is the current contract. This is the current contract. This is expires on March, right? This is a regular chart, this one here, and this one is an adjusted chart. Chart, not charge, chart. This moving averages here is 61.37. or the 6037. The one we have here right now, where the market is right now. I'm down below the 100 here. The tone yesterday was to the downside. The market looked below. If you check your charts, your daily charts, you will see that now the deep buying continues. But if you have noticed, each time there is a pickup from the lows. There's a buy, deep buy. They're having less and less, right? Let's check this, right? Here over here, market was extremely short. I have a big rally as a consequence of that, right? Coming from FOMC here this day. Then there's a break, just like the one we have today. Big break, right? Gap. Then market rallies and closes the gap. But doesn't get to the high. And then right after that, market breaks in news, tariffs news. Market closes the gap again, and up we go. Up we are. But it doesn't reach the highs. Now there's another break here. Right? We have a gap, significant gap here, but this now is a breakout of balance. Right? This is a 3-day balance we have here, perfectly inside bar breakout. We have a breakout failure to the downside, a breakout failure to the upside, market closing back inside. So 2-day balance here, and now this is a breakout to the downside. Right? It is not having that fierce downside extension here. But I would prefer something like that, right? I would prefer the market just taking its time, just breathing, while in this case break, right? It could be a rally as well. I would prefer that to a market that moves really fast, right? So fast, too fast, too quick. That gets inventory really short. Gets inventory really short. And as a consequence, inventory gets rebalanced, right after. In this case, after the close. This is a significant gap here. 30 points. It's a big one. There's a lot of inventory now that is trapped here. All the time, right? These ones, this 3-day range, get trapped and market comes back. We have this 3-day range, 3-4-day range here, get trapped, comes back. Not quite a bit as the first time, right? Comes back. It is leaving this one now. Now we have another break. Another 3-day, 1, 2, 3-day balance, maybe 4 or 5 here. Yeah, let's see if it is going to come back here. Having this kind, what I'm going to check today is this area here, between these two lows here, where this volume is. I'm going to carry this speed logic gap for down the road. I think the last time this happened, the market took a while before feeling this thing. The fact that it's very emotional, right? We have a gap within a gap here. You know, this Chairman Powell has an important job now, and is really, really in the crosshairs of what Trump wants to do. Trump is pretty much almost demanding lower rates, but you cannot. I think that you cannot make, you cannot bake your cake and eat it, right? You cannot be a fan of tariffs and have low rates at the same time. The situation that we have now is very, very different than what we have in 8 years ago. I don't need any of these things now. Uh, it's quite a bit, quite a lot of time here that I have. Let's see how long it takes to. Alright, this is all what I need here. Depending on how the market. Oh, and the last time. Why I leave in this? Because it was bought right from the high of the gap here. This 59.50. It was bought right from the top of the gap. Let me see how much are these ones here. This 59.50 expiring today. 270. It's actually not that bad. This 59.50 expiring Friday. These ones were around 3 points before the news. Yeah, come on. Now, any attempt to close the gap, you know, any attempt to close the gap, if the gap is being going to be closed, usually the buying comes right from the opening, right? And it comes heavy. Notice that the market hasn't given back much, really, from where they were. Now we have this big gap here, big spike. This is the base of the spike, and the market hasn't given much. It's right there, right there. 20,000. That is already working now. 120,000. How much? 59, 16. Oh, 6,000. Oh, 6,000 is 10. I'll be ready to trade. I'm not looking to the downside now. This is a breakout of balance, you know, and two things can happen here into the session. Right? The breakout can fail, or we may have downside continuation. If the breakout fails, go. How I measure that from this low here and this low here, basically. Because balance guidelines are reapplied here. In the same way how balance guidelines are reapplied here at this height, first here, then up here, same thing goes here. Balance guidelines are applied here, in this area, and let's see what happens. We have seen constant, incessant, deep by the deep activity here, going on. It has every time the market has break, every time was met with deep buyers. Let's see if today is another case. Another thing for today is that we have a bunch of moving averages here, right? You have the 50 and the 100s are really close to each other, and all of them are in the way, right? And why I talk about this one is because since the sessions, or since the activity has been dominated by short-term trading, short-term traders use these references, right? So constantly buying, selling from this one. Right here, for example, we got the 50. They are selling from the 50, buying from the 50 here, selling from the 50. Now down here we have this 100 here, right? Let's check if there is anything here, any kind of technical movement around the 60. We are at 60-20, right? Let's check this out. 60-20. What do we have? 60-20. That's where the market is. Huh. 640. There's nothing here. 6,000 can be next level. I mean, this weekly bar is going to extend down here now. We may have some downside extension actually towards the 50-50. It's not crazy. Doesn't have to happen today though, because this is a weekly. $60-20. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? The 60-20 is this trend line here. This one here. Isn't that interesting here? There can be some back and forth on this 60-30. Yeah. All right, I got you. Where is 60-30? What do we have 60-30? The 50 SMA. All right, guys. I got to get a reading. This seems to be will be an interesting session. I wish you a wonderful trading day. Stay safe. Be patient. Don't run into any trade. If you miss a trade, Don't try to catch up. that can be dangerous here in this environment. We have an environment that has been dominated by news. We were talking about how these news were actually breaking the market. Each time we have this news, the market just keep going lower and lower, reacting in a negative way. But it can be in the opposite way as well. You know, anything can happen. The market just can boom, take 10, 20 points in an instant. So, got to be very careful. Use stops. Also, the fact that we have a stops, it doesn't guarantee that those stops are going to be hit. Right? The market sometimes it's just the market just goes through that because there's no bid there or ask. Right? Okay, that was it for today. We have 15 minutes before the opening. Let me get ready for this market. Um, if I see anything, I will put it. I'll put it in Discord here. And I wish you guys have a wonderful trading day today. All right, stay safe. See you.